What's up, Tube? So I am starting to put together my first slide out, and this will be my first aluminum project as well. I've got some pictures put together, and you can kind of see I've got a chop saw set up with a non-ferrous metal blade, and these little corner brackets saved my butt on making sure my slide outs were square because I actually cut the corners at a 45. I'll go through and kind of explain what I've got going on. This is actually part of the roof and or wall, the roof and the floor are sitting vertical right now. The actual wall part of this slide out is on the ground. You can see I was kind of putting things together with straps and squares and everything else to make sure this thing was nice and square, and finally got it and was pretty happy with how this thing turned out. All the walls, you can see this is actually how it sits in the rig, and now I've got it outside about ready to throw it up on the frame. And being aluminum, it's not all that heavy, so it was kind of nice getting it up there by myself. And that's the first slide out in place, and now I'm actually putting up the steel frame walls on either end of the slide out. You can see the slide out takes up damn near the whole length of the rig. It's actually just under 14 feet. Rig is 20 feet, but the end frames are steel, and they will have a header going across the slide out to kind of tie everything together. And here it sits, kind of done. She's nuts on all the way around. Clamps, straps, across the garage. So basically the sidewall's been constructed, actually ceiling and the floor have been constructed already, and I'm just putting in the walls for the slide room. Yeah. Tweaking it every little way, beating it with a hammer. Sliding one end the other way, one end another way. But she's golden. Time to start welding this thing together. So that's it. That is the inside of the slide out room. Obviously the front of the truck is to the right, so we're basically looking at it from the inside of the truck, and the right side will be the bedroom, right 7 feet, 6 feet ish, and then the left edge, left, so that means about 8
7.5, 8 feet will be kitchen, and the kitchen sink goes right below the window. And yeah, every joint's welded. Everything that meets everything anywhere has been welded, and all the surfaces that are going to have a panel attached, either interior or exterior, have been ground down all the way around. The corners not so much. I just buff those out and deal with that when we have to put the panels on the floor, but I don't think that's going to be a concern. So that's it. Corners have been cut at a 45 and welded. The edges have been welded. Hey, slide room is on its edge or backside, laying face down, face up. Outside walls face up. I've got the 3M VHB tape on, and I'm gonna try to do this by myself. It's been primed, board's been primed, and yeah, I've got a couple of shims in place to hold it, and I think I'm just gonna get it for the tape stops, set it into place, and then lift up and peel the tape back is the hope. So this is before. We're hoping it goes well. Wish me luck, y'all. There's the slide out control. On the arm. Run in the room. Uh-oh. Running the room out. So there you go. There's the slide out room. 2 feet out. Give a little tour while the sun's still out before the rain sets in. That's the front jack. It's a 3-jack system. 2 in the rear, 1 in the front. Hydraulic winch. Custom built bumper. Fuel tank. Hydraulic tank goes right there. It's in the shop. Generator goes right there in that bay. Then that storage and a water tank. You can see the slider room is out. I've got some flooring down temporarily. There's another hydraulic jack, a guide system for the cab, or for the coach rather, and there's the mounting system. 3/8" angle iron, gusseted in, and there'll be all thread with springs on them holding them together, and I'll show you that in a second. There's the rear of the coach. Bathroom's over here. Kitchen runs half of the slide out, and then bedroom runs the other half, or about 7 feet, and then kitchen's like 8 feet, 6 feet, 8 feet. And then the other side there's a couch, and then the rest of the bedroom. And there's the back entry up in there. Back bins, a little higher up, another angle. We've got doors to mount yet. So on this mounting system, we've got all thread, 3/4 all thread with some 800-pound springs. We'll tighten those up to keep things in place when this flexes. One more slide out on this side, identical to the other side. Not in yet.
So as you may have noticed on the video, I had my square on all of the pieces I was welding up to make sure everything was square and lovely, and I did everything I had to make sure it was square, and this is the reason why. My first little project for the walls didn't turn out quite so perfect, and I tried tweaking it and twisting it and pulling it, and eventually had to cut part of the welds and pull it with a come along. I think in the last pictures it shows that. and get it to get square, get it to where it was square, and then re-weld it and make sure it was perfectly square. And I'm glad I did, because this set the tone for the rest of the build. And as always, thanks for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up or leave a comment. And if you're really interested, hit the subscribe button.